Hello, everybody. This is your advisor, Professor Ford, and I'm going to go over this spreadsheet with you just very briefly. Here is the program, the business program, our transfer program, Associate of Science, AS degree. As you can see here, this comes from the 2015 catalog. That's when the program was revised a little bit. And right here are the requirements, and over here you can check the box. And anyway, this is the spreadsheet I included in the email. English 103 and 104, Economics 203 and 204. Here's some business classes, pretty self-explanatory there. Business electives. Here you got a couple of business electives. That's where you choose. Here are some recommended electives, however. Keep those in mind because some are more relevant or more easily transferred than others. Communications, okay. Keep on going, scrolling down. Natural science electives, or it's actually a requirement, but you get to choose which one. Here are some to consider. There's a lot of them out there. Students sometimes get suffer from too many choices. We tried to narrow it down a little bit to some that you might consider. Now, here's where things get a little tricky. Math. So, if you are a business student and you plan on being a business student and you know you're going to be a business student, the best choices are the first ones. Math 115, Math 116, Business 219. Okay? If you are a little interested in math, you're good at math, you want to get a little deeper into math, you may have career interests that require a little more math. Maybe you want to combine business with something more technical, engineering or something like that. You're better off with the second choices. Okay, so Math 143, then go to Math 161 and then Math 151. So there's that. So business Math 115, Math 116, Business 219 is statistics, and or you could take the course in the math department. Now, at present, if you take Business 219, you need to fill out a form to get it to count as your statistics course. That's going to be revised soon, but nevertheless, even though you'd have to do that, Business 219 is the preferred course. Now, if you're not ready to take Math 115, you need to take Math 114. Now, here's the thing with Math 114. Let's scroll down a little bit here. You can kill two birds with one stone because Math 114 actually counts as a liberal arts elective. Here I've got it here as well. So if you have to take Math 114, that's not just a wasted class. You're getting the count now in here. Now, if you're not ready for Math 114, it's been a long time since you took Math 088, it would be where you start. Okay, then you go into 114, and then you go into 115. Now, there's another thing about Math 114. I'm going to make another video that I'm going to include about some peculiarities about Math 114. They've got a lot of different options. Some of them are, I would say, well, I'll keep the editorial comments to myself, but it can get a little confusing. Let's just put it that way. Well, I guess I didn't keep it to myself, did I? Anyway, I'll go over that and what they are in another video. Okay, so now we're down to the SUNY Gen Ed electives. You take two, and here are the rules. SUNY Gen Ed electives must include at least two of the following categories: American history, foreign language, other world civilizations, the arts, Western civilization. So you just pick two classes. You cannot pick two classes from the same category. You cannot take two American history or two foreign language, for example. They have to be from a different category. So you've got those categories to choose from. Down here, you got an additional gen ed. That's something that you just get to pick. A lot of choices there. I always put here personal finance. If you can't decide what to take, that is a class that's going to impact the rest of your life. Students often tell me how much they wish they'd had this stuff in high school and how much they think this should be a required course in college. Everybody, no matter what your career choice is, has to manage money. And this is where you learn a lot about that stuff. So just something to consider. That counts as an additional gen ed and a liberal arts elective as well. There's a lot of overlap here. Okay, a lot of the same courses will work for any of these, for additional gen ed or liberal arts elective. Liberal arts elective, again, you take 2. If you take Math 114, you've knocked out one of them. That leaves you just one more to go. Now, in another video, okay, I'm going to show you how to find the courses that count as a SUNY Gen Ed elective or additional Gen Ed elective or a liberal arts elective. Okay, so I'll show you how to find those classes. So that is it. You have to dig around a little bit. You know what? The reason these are electives, because it allows you to pursue some other interests, some things that you might, and if you don't know what you're interested in, you have to look. You have to go to the course catalog and look around and find what those are. So I'll show you where that is as well. So that's it. That's a brief overview of the spreadsheet, and I will see you in the video about Math 114. Now, if Math 114 is already taken, or if you don't need to take it, you don't need to watch that video, of course. Or if you know how to find the electives, SUNY Gen Ed or liberal arts electives. But for those of you who are not sure, be sure to watch.